feeling frustrated and don't know where to turn? Seek a virtual tutor at a Step Ahead Tutoring Services. Our missions are to tackle the academic challenges of all students and the emotional, mental, and behavioral changes that result from these challenges. In doing so, we fulfill the belief that we will improve our communities in the process. We provide the following services: one-on-one tutoring, test prep, editing and proofreading, and college counseling. All our tutors are online, so you don't have to worry about parking or opening your home to strangers. Your child can receive quality personalized instruction from the convenience of your own home. Even if you're traveling, you can take us with you. Our virtual services are limitless. Best of all, we work within your budget. Our rates are flexible and reasonable. Your wallet will thank us. What are you waiting for? Let us help your child today.
The Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you rolling like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds, you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show, 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 look out.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, this is Smooth Tim, and welcome to another terrific Tuesday on the Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the Queen herself, the world's sexiest granny, everybody's favorite comedian, Queen Silvy.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world. Yes, I am Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, here to bring you the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world to you. I am feeling well, I'll wait and let him ask.
Fragilistic expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you are just simply
right?
amazing. Yes, you are.
Roll my eyes if I will. Yes, I'm amazing, but you are amazing as well as you, Smooth. But I meant to ask, how are you today?
I am doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen. Am I to ask? Again, how are you doing?
You can if you want to. I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious and simply amazing.
I know. It is what it is. But we do have some amazing, we have an amazing lineup of guests and announcements for today, don't we?
Absolutely we do, Queen. It's a terrific lineup, as a matter of fact. From rock to funky rhythm and everything in between. multi-instrumentalist, guitarist, songwriter, producer, and actor, Joe Mass.
Joe Mass. Woo! Get ready for this one.
Yeah, well, you're going to love it. Also, we'll be playing SILVYAMID a little bit later. That's our word guessing game, and see how good our contestant can do this week.
Special guest contestant.
Absolutely, special guest
A little
contestant.
surprise.
We'll see how this goes. And also, if you would like to be a contestant on there and think you can do a little bit better, let us know.
Okay.
Absolutely. And as always, our hearts and prayers are going out to everybody around the world, no matter what you're going through. We see what's happening on the national news, but otherwise, if you'd like to get us in your prayer chain, drop us a line. We'd be more than happy to get in there with you.
Absolutely.
And as speaking of that, get a hold of and get out part of our Friends Club. Look at the top of the screen scrolling there, and you'll see www.thequeensylvyshow.com. Go ahead and go to that site and get onto our email list, join our Friends Club. And we also give away monthly gifts, monthly prizes, as well as what we do with the SILVYAMID. Give.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is sassy, elegant, and affordable fashionable jewelry and accessories. And you can get them from Monica Wright off of Facebook. Or you can go to the website, www.foxy5jewelry.com.
Now's the time. Better get them Christmas gifts in. She delivers.
Absolutely. Yeah, we are. It could be a little bit behind, so get on
ready
that.
to get on it right now. These are great deals. Great items, I'm telling you.
And another way, don't forget to get onto our YouTube channel. Simply just go to YouTube and type in The Queen Silvy Show and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you're going to love the content that we have on there, other than just the shows that get rebroadcasted. You're going to like that, too.
That's right.
Also, how your lawn looks says a whole heck of a lot about you. It sure does, that curb appeal. So why not put your lawn care into the hands of a professional who really cares? They're reasonable, experienced, reliable, licensed, and insured. Top-notch lawn care of Toledo, Ohio. Commercial and residential services are available all year long. Call or text them and for your free estimate at 419-708-0005.
That's right.
Top-notch lawn care of Toledo.
Hey, get yourself hooked up. Get your pre-appointments already set. Up here in Ohio, we're going to be having some snow, cold weather. And, hey, who wants to go out and handle that? But it has to be done. We have the person that'll do it for you.
Oh,
Right?
there you go. Yep.
I'm
And those
already
are
hooked up,
the
so.
announcements.
Right. Well, Smooth, thank you very much for your announcement.
Absolutely, Queen.
This is a great, terrific Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this live, hey, Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. If you're watching this later on the archive, our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you as well. You do have time to call in if you wish to ask our guest a question, give a shout out, holler at Smooth or myself. That number, as Smooth said, it's 817-602-0577. That is the number to the Queen Silvy Show. It is a fantastic lineup. Good surprise in store for you just a little bit later on. I am very excited as well as honored to have these guests on the show. Before I do begin and go any further, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. To fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. Did you know that? It's so important to take time for yourself and find clarity. Because see, you can never meet your potential until you truly learn to love yourself. I mean, the relationship with yourself sets the tone for every relationship you ever have. So give yourself the gift of unconditional happiness. Why, you ask? Because you're worth it. And those are some motivational words. Oh, to you, yes. You know me. You know that last night I charged my audience, so we are so rare.
That was very nice, Queen.
Did you like that?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I like when he likes it. But listen, before we go any further, I do have a few shout outs that I must give. Shout out to Joan Mercer, Aaliyah, Asia, Maya, Tay, Camille, Queen Sonia, Queen Khaki, Queen Shanika, Brianna, Alana Precious, Cynthia, Kelly, Pam, Wilhelm McGiffin, Tracy, C. Shorty Franklin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa. And we have more shout outs coming up later on in the show. In fact, you have time to send in your shout out wherever you are viewing this, or you can go to the website or the email, queensylvy@comic.com or thequeensylvyshow.com. It's a terrific Tuesday. I want you to enjoy this very important, purposeful message. And when we come back, what is on with the multi-talented Joe Mass right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
Say hello to the people. Oh yeah, you want to do
It's a terrific Tuesday, yeah. Check out these messages. So I'm just playing around right now because I got music in my soul. Feeling overwhelmed, overweight, or out of sync with your health and body? Overtime Fitness Toledo. Need motivation and direction with your goals? Overtime Fitness Toledo. Here at Overtime Fitness, we strive to provide a warm, inviting, judgment-free, family-oriented atmosphere, offering customized and nutrition workout training. Because you are worth it. Give us a call and book your session today. 419-708-0005. Overtime Fitness Toledo. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. From rock to funky rhythm and all in between. Having toured and performed with the greats worldwide, hey, he's now on a level all his own. Sharing his journey, dynamic music, and current projects, I introduce to you multi-instrumentalist, guitarist, songwriter, producer, actor extraordinaire. Just say extraordinaire.
extraordinaire?
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I introduce to you Joe Mass. Hey, Joe.
Hi, everybody.
How are you today?
I'm good, Queen. Good to see you and Smooth Tim.
You know, I should say welcome back. You were first on the show. Do you remember when you were on with J-Dub?
Yeah, in
October
Dallas.
30th, 2018, and then you was on again May 5th, 2020. So, hey, for anybody that want to get caught up, get some great music and information, go on your favorite archive and type in those dates, type in the Queen Silvy Show, get caught up, and get mesmerized by our wonderful guest, Joe Mass. It's good to see you. You know, 2020 is when you were last on the show, and things were just popping off. I mean, so much has stopped, so much has changed, so much is happening all over the world. Listen, how are you? How have you been since our last conversation?
Well, I've been pretty busy, Queen. You know, I made a record in 2020, and then towards the end of 2020, I started on a second record, and that record is going good. I'm still doing it right now, and I have my producer is the great bassist and founder of the Yellow Jackets,
Wow.
Mr. Jimmy Haslett.
All right. That's pretty cool.
So I decided to make a jazz record, more on the jazz side, in towards the end of 2020, and so I asked Jimmy if he would produce it, and he said, "Yeah, man, let's make a jazz record." So we started on it in October, and we're still doing it now, almost a year later. But it's really come around. It's coming to fruition now. The players I have on it, I have Jimmy Haslett playing bass. My cousin Eric Scattereggia is playing drums and also engineering and helping out. Also have Dave Weckl playing drums. Dave's a great drummer. And Gary Novak from Chick Corea's band, he's playing drums on a cut. Jeff Lorber, the great pianist, composer, I'm doing one of his songs that he actually wrote for this record.
Wow.
And my trumpet player is Randy Brecker. So
that's a great combination
great
of collaboration.
lineup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Bob Mintzer's playing saxophone, and from Jocko's Word of Mouth band, Jocko Pastorius' Word of Mouth band, Michael Pedersen is playing saxophone too. And I'm playing guitar. And there'll be some more surprises on this record.
Hey, this is very interesting. I mean, that's a great lineup of everybody collaborating, doing something together. And I know everyone is not in the same building or location. So, what are we going to do with this here? The record is out now, but will you guys ever get together and probably do a little live?
No, it's not finished yet.
Not finished.
So
okay.
it's not out now.
Okay. Okay.
The record that I made for Bootsy Collins is not out because we can't really tour yet.
Right.
There's still some places in the country that you can't tour. You still have to, put it this way: theaters are a little shy about selling tickets. What they're doing now is they are picking up from 2020, and all the shows that they had scheduled that they had to cancel in 2020 are being done in 2021. So we'll have to wait till next year, and we'll see what's going on next year. Hopefully I'll have both records out. The Bootsy one will be released first. The one that I made with, I have Jimmy on bass on that one too, but I also have players like Billy Sheehan play bass on it. My friend Sonny Landreth is playing slide.
Wow.
And my friend Pablo Batista, who plays with H period, E period, R period, he's playing percussion. I also have Raldo Valles, who was with Hendrix's band. He's playing percussion on a track. And so, hopefully everything will work out,
I think so. You have to keep pushing and moving forward. I mean, keep creating music, even with this little burp that we're all going through. I mean, we need the music.
It's still weird, Queen.
Yeah.
It's still weird out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Joe. And I guess one question is, you're talking about your collaboration with a lot of different musicians, and I see that going on, and I blame that kind of on the pandemic, where these musicians such as yourself want to get out and let's go do something, but they are looking out to even other artists, and let's collaborate together and see what we can come up with. I don't know if you see that happening. And then the second,
I do.
The second part of it.
I do, Smooth Tim. The funny thing is that's one thing the pandemic has let me do. For example, I record all my stuff in Philadelphia. Now, Jimmy Haslip lives in Los Angeles. There's another great keyboardist that is really co-writing with Jimmy and this other keyboard player named Scott Kinsey. And he's just a genius, that guy, and he lives in LA. So Jimmy and him get together at his place, and I send them stuff, and then they send me stuff back. And Randy Brecker, he lives in Long Island, so Jimmy sends Randy what I've done and what him and Scott have done, and then Randy sends it back to us. Randy's wife, Ada, is also playing saxophone on the jazz record that I'm doing.
So he does the mix of everybody?
You know what? It's funny because, there isn't really a mix yet. What it is I'll send Jimmy my guitar parts. Then Jimmy will get together with Scott, and Jimmy will play bass, and Scott will program a drum part and then play keyboards to it. And then they send it to Randy, and Randy plays trumpet, and then Ada, his wife, plays saxophone. Then they send it back to me and my cousin Eric.
And a masterpiece is born.
Yeah, and then Eric plays drums on it, or Jimmy sends it to Dave Weckel, and then Weckel plays drums.
Hey, it all works out.
It's all this. All these balls are up in the air, kind of. We're all doing this.
It's an amazing world we live in nowadays.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, everything is Pro Tools HD, so everybody has the same thing in their computer, and that's how recordings are done now.
Now, the second part I wanted to talk about was when you was talking about getting out with the new Bootsy release and not being able to tour. It seems to me that around in our Toledo area now, you can get some major events, but it's outdoors. And I'm like, that must be what a lot of the bands were seeking, because they can bring in the crowd and they can start getting some money in their pocket.
Absolutely 100% true, Smooth Tim. The thing about that is I live in the Northeast.
Right.
So we did a lot of like concerts that were outdoors this summer. But usually, I mean, when I met you guys, I was touring Texas, and I haven't been back to Texas since the beginning of 2019.
Wow.
So it's been over 2 years now that I haven't been to Texas. I was scheduled to go back in 2020, but of course it all got canceled. You know, but I'm it's like it's weird. I still do All Guitar Network every day. There's a video of me the clips that I sent you. I think one of
those are hot. I can't wait to show them. Very, very good.
Yeah, they're probably on All Guitar Network.
Yeah.
If you search, but All Guitar Network has really grown since Joe Bonamassa and Norman Harris talked about it. Now you have just a lot of great players on it, and from what I'm seeing on All Guitar Network, anybody can kind of get on there as an upload.
Yeah, but anybody's not Joe Mass. Let's keep it real.
Well, yeah, but I thank you so much. You know, it's a funny thing. I'm going to comment about that. I believe, man, you can learn something from anybody.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're amateur player. I can learn from them. I steal from everybody that I can. You know, so that's my take on that. But ever since I got in the magazine with Joe Bonamassa in 2018, that helped me a lot. You know, some people know me now, and that's nice. And I'm still, you know, but I'll still do anybody's gig because that's how I make my money.
Right.
I'll play a jazz gig here. I'll play a tribute band here. I'll do another tribute band there. And I just keep it moving so I can stay in my house.
Right. Well, you know what? I ain't mad at you because you see, you've done it for so long and you're well known as I've heard it been called a session musician, but it's also a studio musician. You know, there's a lot of artists out here right now wish they can get their foot through the door because, yeah, that is a means. Let's think about how many musicians are so used to their bread and butter. Their bills is all paid from touring, from going live. And now this whole pandemic has changed all of that. So you're still able to create and put out music, and you're not one to give up. I mean, tell me this, am I correct? Am I correct by saying Joe Mass is a successful, well-known studio musician that has performed with well-known and accomplished artists? He has himself achieved numerous awards and accolades. He is a leader who has taught others to successfully follow and their pursuit and their passion. He's now a successful, independent, multi-talented musician. Am I on the right track with you?
Wow.
So listen, there's more to that.
Here's the deal. Am I well known? Um, in certain areas, maybe, but am I a famous guitarist? No. I would say
Yes.
no to that. I think, do I play with famous people a lot? The answer is yes, I do that. Um, but hopefully, hopefully when my records come out, more people will get to know who I am. I'll put it to you that way. And I do have a lot of great players on the record, and I'm hoping that people will, recognize my music and go out and come and see me if I'm touring. Um, and that's what I just want to, I want to spread the word and make people happy with what
Well,
I do.
I want to ask you a question about out of the people that you've had the privilege, let's call it, of playing with up on stage. Have you ever been intimidated by playing with somebody?
Well, Bootsy Collins continues to intimidate me. Bootsy now he's involved with Bruno Mars and the Silk Sonic project. Um, I think, when you like I was in Hawaii with Bootsy, and we played Honolulu with CeeLo Green and a couple other artists. We did a festival, and I've done Cincinnati with Bootsy, and a few other things, and I've done, I don't know, I guess 3 records with him too. The latest one was Worldwide Funk, and on that record was Buckethead too, and Eric Gales is on that as well. He's an intimidating guy, Bootsy Collins, but he's also kind of like my big brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because him and Patty's his wife, like, I could get on the phone and talk to Patty for an hour about like just other things. And she's always had time for me. I went through a couple personal things that I discussed with Patty, and she sent me a book on it. And we talked a lot about it. And Bootsy too. I
That's
bounced some
cool.
stuff off of Bootsy, and he's just he's like just an ambassador of love. He just loves everybody, wants to help everybody. When you see like the stuff that he puts online, and how he is, forthcoming with events like he'll be cooking turkeys for Thanksgiving in some restaurant in Cincinnati for the homeless, or he'll be doing with kids in the Music Cares Project, and he'll be doing this. All that is real genuine. That is him.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know
Uh,
what? That's great. I mean, everyone that you mentioned is doing their thing, but I'm going to stick by what I want to say, and that is you, Joe. I mean, you okay, you're humble because you are really as great as anyone that you have teamed and collaborated and performed. As a team, it wouldn't be complete without your touch, without your skill. I think you're super califragilistic. I love what you do. It motivates Tim where now we have guitars everywhere and he's playing the guitar. I like bass. I'm going to get into bass myself. I'm
oh,
going to put the
okay.
spoons down because that's what I was, spoons. No, they don't want to hear spoons. I'm going to do bass.
Yeah, I blame you and some of the other guitarists that we had the privilege of running into and watching the licks, and I'm like, I gotta learn this.
Yeah, speaking of that, why don't we show this compilation?
Speaking of licks, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of it, because I'm going to tell you something. Just to watch it makes my fingers ache. I can't do that. That is a skill. That is a skill and a passion, and very few can do what you do. So let me just show you a little bit of something while Joe Mass is bad.
All right.
Why he's bad.
Boy, how'd you get so good? I mean, you are good.
Thanks, Queen. You know, it's funny that in the last clip that you played, the guitar I'm using is a I think it's a 67 Gibson Barney Kessel Custom, and that belonged to Joe Bonamassa. That was his.
Very special.
And you know, I gotta say this, that a lot of, like, I played the Dallas International Guitar Festival with players like Sonny Landreth and Brad Whitford, and Johnny Winter was there in 2014. Actually, it was one of the last shows he ever did, and then he passed away in July of that year. And Lance Lopez and Jimmy Wallace. And I learned so much from those, Eric Gales too.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Hoey, my good friend Gary. I learned so much from all those players that really was an education coming to Texas. Made me a better guitar player for sure.
All right.
So I thank all the people in Dallas and all the people that supported me in Texas and brought me to Texas. It was an eye opener. It really was. That was an eye opener.
That is cool.
Learned a lot about, you know, how Texas player played blues. Still can't play blues like those guys. But
you can't play like Johnny.
What did you
say?
I said I'm a big Johnny Winter fan when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Johnny Winter. I remember getting the album Johnny Winter and live, and and I talked to Rick Derringer about that. Now, Rick Derringer's a friend of mine. I know his old management and his MD, Ken Moutonnet. And I did NAMM with Rick, and I did Texas with Rick too. And Rick was in that band, Tim. And I asked Rick, I said, hey man, I said, when you did that live record, I believe it was at the Fillmore too in New York, in 1970. I said, was that like the most amazing night? I mean, that was a really special night, right, Rick? And he looked at me and he said, nah, they were all like that. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, they were all like that. And like, that record is just, you know, I still play It's My Own Fault, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. All those tunes were on that record.
Wow.
And it is probably, if your listeners are listening, go listen to Johnny Winter and live from 1970 with Rick Derringer playing guitar and Johnny Winter. It's just a 4-piece band, and it is just amazing.
He was amazing. I got to see Johnny in 1975. We had a big gig in Bowling Green, where I'm from, called the Black Swamp Fest.
Okay.
And in any event, yeah, he was the headliner, man. And I've never heard anything like that. I had never really been a huge fan. But then after going to the festival and listening to him, it was like, he blew me away.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Pretty amazing stuff, you know?
Well, you're amazing too, and multi-talented. You play everything. Do you play the spoons? That's what I need to know.
No, but you know, there's a video of a girl playing spoons on the internet that's really good.
Yeah, I love playing spoons. You play a lot of instruments.
Yes.
multi-talented and you have to know your purpose. And I have to believe early on you knew what your purpose is. What is actually your purpose as a musician?
I think, just to grow and get better and to make people happy. What else is there?
What do you have to get better at? You're pretty good.
Oh man, the minute you think that you have it all and you know it all, that's when you stop growing as a musician or really as a person. If you think you have it all figured out, well,
right,
then that's you stop growing as a person. Same thing as a musician.
Absolutely.
I learn every day. I hear something new.
Absolutely.
One thing that a musician down in Dallas, Leo Hall. Leo said to me, we dropped out Joe.
There, I'm back.
We're back.
Just people are calling me on the phone.
Yeah, yeah. Leo said,
I actually have a session that I got to get to.
Okay, we're gonna hurry it up.
We're gonna. Yeah,
he said
it up.
practice everything 1,000 times, and when you're done, do it 1,000 more.
That's exactly it. And the other thing is that Charlie Parker said it. He said you learn everything about your instrument that you can, and you practice, and you learn everything about it, and then you just forget all that. You just play. That was another good thing. Don't dwell on like thinking about it when you're in the moment. Just do it. And then I read a great book by the great violinist who passed away about a decade ago. His name was Isaac Stern, and he said about teaching. He said the best teacher teaches the student to teach themselves. And that was a great thing. I had a great teacher named Chuck Anderson, who's also in the Philadelphia area. And Chuck was my teacher and taught me that. He taught me how to teach myself. He was a great coach. And I saw him. Hold on. I saw him not too long ago, and it was one of the, I still bounce ideas off of him. And what do you think, Chuck? I played him part of the jazz record, and then he gives me feedback. So I still learn from whoever I can.
And see, that's a blessing to, put people in your path that can benefit and get advice and learn. You have a good clique of friends around you. You always seem like you're around the right people, and that's important too.
Absolutely.
Your first solo, by the way, the first solo album, to me, it is still a hot masterpiece. That is Soul Shred, right?
Yeah, Soul Shred.
What are you most proud of about that project?
What do I what?
What are you most proud of about that project, about Soul Shred?
I don't know, because I haven't listened to it in a long time. When I have to play a show, like Patrick Smith in Dallas is my MD, and when we did shows in 2018 in Dallas, I sent him the CD, and we only had one rehearsal at his house, just me and him. And I said, Patrick, is this going to be okay? As we stepped on the stage at the Houston Music Fair. We played a concert in Houston, and then we did some stuff in Dallas and a couple surrounding little places. And he said, oh yeah, man. He says, everybody that I hired is great. And it turns out they knew the stuff better than me. Because, I listened to it and I created it, but I when I'm done with something, I'm kind of done and I move on from it. So, I'm sure if you've been listening to the stuff, you probably know it better than me right now.
10 tracks is on there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm dug in. I'm really dug into the jazz record that I'm doing right now, and then the Bootsy record right before that. I'm still listening to the mixes on that.
That's all right.
Sounds like chaos.
No, it's not chaos. But that's for you. But for me, Soul Shred is here. We have a copy of it. I want to play the title track, which is called Soul Shred. We're gonna get on with that. We're gonna get on with that. I'll have a few more questions, and I'll let you get to that session that you have. They're beaming your phone on, anyways. But for the meantime,
that's
enjoy.
Who's calling me.
Yeah. In the meantime,
that's
enjoy.
Who's calling me.
Yeah. Enjoy Soul Shreds right here on the Queen Silvy
right.
Show. Wake up. Over there sleeping on your own jam. Now, you can't do that.
I was intently listening, actually.
You know what? That's a good tool. That's all right. I know that you have some things to do. I'll just ask a couple more questions. We'll go out with that compilation, but we will look forward to having you back again on the show.
Hey, Queen, I got to say, you do such a great job, you and Smooth Tim, and I'm very grateful to have you guys, just have me on the show and publicize my stuff. It's so much appreciated. And everybody needs to get behind the Queen Silvy Show because it really is a great show.
I don't start a show without you, Joe. You don't probably remember when you did that piece. Do you have
We
that?
appreciate our friends, and whatever we can do to help our friends, that's what we do.
Hey, this is Joe Mass, and you're listening to the Queen Silvy Show.
Here, hang on.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
That's right. I start every show with that, baby.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
To this day, I start every show with that. That is an honor, and I gladly really do appreciate that.
Thank you, Queen.
I do. Listen, let me ask you something about these new artists here. What do you think the lack of the opportunities to perform live will do to the new artists that's on the rise? Think it matters?
Well, it depends. If the artist has a record out and they're trying to support the record, and people want to see them, but they're still afraid because of COVID, then they can't sell merchandise. So they got to rely on downloads. They have to rely on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
The way you really can make money these days is you sell your product at shows.
Mm-hmm.
The guarantees aren't like they used to be. So yes, it hurts you in that way. That's my answer for that. Yes.
Well, I
think that does affect your audience, and it affects how you sell your merchandise, and how you can't. In other words, you can't go to a stadium that has 20,000 people right now, and those 20,000 people tell 20,000 more, and then those 20,000 tell 20,000 more, and then all of a sudden you've got 1 million downloads, and then 2 million, and 5 million. It doesn't multiply like that when you can't play in public.
That's a really good point.
That's amazing that
That
he was talking about the lack of merch sales and the ability to get there at the merch table and with your CDs and interact with the
right.
And
it's very difficult.
You're the
right
third.
Now.
You're the third artist, because I mean, Rocky said that. Rocky Athos made that comment to us when we had some conversation with him, and Ray Wiley Hubbard made that. And it's like, It is amazing. It doesn't matter. That merch plays a big, important role.
Well, just performing live and the interaction with the audience, I think, does too.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you a bump.
Yeah.
It's that excitement. It's that feedback you get from a live audience. It's hard to do in virtual concerts because there's nobody here. I could be sitting here in my bedroom. I'm in my bedroom right now. I could be sitting on the floor playing and but there's no, I'm looking at the dresser. Here's the dresser. You know what I mean?
Right. That's funny.
So,
All right.
But listen, I got to run because I got to get to
we're going to let you go right now. I just want to mention that Friday on the October 22nd, you're going to be at the Ardmore Music Hall.
Ardmore Music Hall here in suburb of Philadelphia. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, go and handle your business, Joe. How can they follow you? Well, you're Googleable. Just type in Joe Mass.
Just
go to
Google me, or you can follow me on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook as Joe Mass. And you can look for my picture. My picture is with Bootsy Collins. You can find me.
All right. Well, listen,
on
Joe.
All Guitar Network, which is out of California and Hawaii. allguitarnetwork.com.
Everywhere.
Subscribe
Just type in
to that.
Joe Mass. Go to joemass.com. There you are.
You can always see me. You can hear me every day on the Queen Silvy show in the intro.
That's right.
There you go. That's 100%.
That's right. Thank you for taking the time
Thank you, Joe.
on the show. And give a
I
hug.
love you guys.
Give a hug to your fur baby, because I know that boy, she's probably outside that door waiting.
Yeah, he's barking right now. So I have to get, his name's Chris Poe, too.
Chris Powell, all righty.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go out with a compilation, another compilation of the great Joe Mass. Joe, thank you for being on the show. We look forward to you again.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Smooth Tim.
You bet.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Let's check out this compilation of the great Joe Mass right here on the Queen Silvy Show. Mm-hmm. Better go get you some Joe Mass. I'm telling you, joemass.com is where you can start, or wherever you are. You can simply Google him. He is doing some fantastic things. I thank Joe for being on the show, taking the time in between such a busy schedule to honor me and be on the show. These good people doing some fantastic things. Hey, on this terrific Tuesday, I have a few more shout outs that I'd like to give, if I may. Shout out to Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, to Jonathan Easley and Jonathan Easley Jr., as well as Lee Allen Sr. Shout out to you. Shout out to Webster Rito Hostile Flow, that is out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross. Those are my good friends, queens indeed, over in the United Kingdom. Shout out to Lorenzo Gabaniza, that is a good friend, a magnificent singer-songwriter, artist over in Italy. Shout out to you. Shout out to Christine Lewis Anderson, Sirius Edition, Nana Linda Hartley. Shout out to you, my good friend. Queen D Brown, LP, Melody Gore Dodd. Shout out to you. Hey, if you would like to be shouted out, or if you have someone that you want to be thoughtful and kind and give them a shout out, hey, hit us up at queensylvia@comic.com, the webpage, thequeensylvyshow.com, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are viewing this. Get the message to us, and by all means, we will represent and give a shout out. We will even give a shout out on Thursday. Speaking of that, in fact, this Thursday, we have a surprise for you. I am not going to give that surprise, but it is a celebrity star-studded surprise that is for the Now You Know show with Queen Sylvia and Smooth Tim every Thursday from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zones, but come aboard. Great segments. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud and honored at the same time for these great individuals sharing their experience, sharing their story, their life, learning together, following the path of positivity, inspiration, motivation, knowledge, all of that in store, and it is so great. Smooth Tim, by the way, has a segment entitled Tim's Tidbits, and it is hot.
It is fun.
It is very hot with special guest Larry E. So you need to tune in this Thursday, for a terrific Thursday with the Now You Know show with Queen Sylvia and Smooth Tim. SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game, is coming up in just a few moments with... She's a celebrity too, in fact. And there's a bonus to her being aboard to play SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game today. I'll wait until she connects.
Yeah.
And then I will share that information.
Absolutely.
How are you doing, Smooth?
I'm doing great. I liked that interview with Joe. That was real fun and an interesting conversation.
I appreciate him. I tell you, if you didn't hear throughout the interview, the barking, that is his spoiled dog. And just like Missy's spoiled dog, she's right outside the studio being the bodyguard and the security guard that she is. And you can hear Joe Mass' dog. He had to go all the way upstairs in the room and close the door just to not get all the little mushy love faces that a dog can do.
Isn't that funny?
Oh,
yeah, she'll sneak up outside the studio, and then as she hears you getting up, she'll sneak back down to where she's
I'm like,
supposed
busted, I know you were right there. I seen your shadow and everything, But it is love for our fur babies. And, speaking of love for our fur babies, it's holiday season, and it's also every day a just because moment that you should go to vitacanis.co.uk and get yourself connected for your pet parent, for your pet babies, as well as yourself. She has some award-winning products. She is an award-winning business owner of Vitacanis, where they have 100% all-natural aromatherapy products for you and your pets. And I stand by it. Missy the Boxer stands by it. It's a great time to go ahead and get these gifts and these orders in early, just like for Foxy 5 Jewelry. Listen, we try to provide the best in resources, in opportunities, in entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world to you. And, they're trying to make a little stir about the shipping being behind for the holidays. Hey, you can get ahead of the game and get yourself connected, hook up your pets and all that. Everybody can all around be healthy and happy. I'm healthy and I'm happy. I'm having a great day on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. I am still waiting for that guest because she's coming. Ooh, can't wait till she gets
I'm gonna
here.
blame my fat fingers. It's a very long, complicated email address. So yeah, I could have fat fingered.
It happens when you're a queen, but hey, if you can give someone a puzzle on figuring out something about you, ooh,
that's part of the mystery.
that sure is. I am. Like right now, he's trying to figure out what he's eating for dinner. Ooh, I love that kind of mystery.
Mystery dinner.
Yes, because my suggestions be like, well, take out it is.
You could brag and tell them what I made you for Sweetest Day.
I am not going to do that. That's none of their business.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
I spent a lot of time and energy
Exactly why.
slaving over
for
the
who?
stove.
Who?
Me, because
But you did it for who?
You.
Exactly, and
my
we're going to leave it right there.
love. I bet you a lot of people even forgot it was Sweetest
Sweetest
Day.
Day,
What do you
you
want
know
to bet?
what? Like I always say about society and the calendars and things, they create these. Listen, every day, for me, is a Sweetest Day. I don't care what the calendar says. Every day is a Mother's Day. Listen, today is my birthday, and thank you very much. Where's the audience? Audience, I am celebrating my birthday, baby. I mean, it was in March, but that's the point.
That's
I'm
still your
still
birthday.
celebrating.
Every day you get up,
Every
there
day.
is a birthday.
Every day is Christmas. Every day is Mother's Day. All that. Make the most of your every day. Don't wait till, I got 10 more months to get a candy, to get some chocolate, to get some flowers, to say I love you, to hear or to call someone. Are you kidding? Now, the way things are in the world today, you need to call your family and your friends. Say hey, say hi, say howdy, whatever word it makes. I love you. Something. But now is the time because we don't know where we're going right now. All I know is it's a bunch of chaos. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of things happening. And a lot affects the mind, the body, and the soul, and your home surroundings, and whoever lives within your roof when you're going through things and you're not handling it the right way. Now You Know show every Thursday is what's going to be all around for all those things. It is amazing. And the new show that's coming up, joining in this Thursday, is another bonus just for you. Well, I don't know where that guest is, but how about a commercial break for them? Because I got something to tell you, show you. Yeah, we'll do that there, and I will locate this guest, or I will proceed. It's as simple as that. Check this out right here. We'll be right back in just a moment on the Queen Silvy Show. Want the best for your dog? Then see Yitka, owner at Guitarist, specializing in aromatherapy products for dogs and their owners. Here at Guitarist, we help you to naturally and organically improve the health and happiness of your dog. Check out the website, www.vitacanis.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, positivity. On this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show, thank you for tuning in. You still have time to tell someone that you are about to see a star-studded music video from a celebrity here on the Queen Silvy Show. Matter of fact, she's going to be calling in just a moment to play SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game. I hope you're having a great time on this terrific Tuesday. I know that I am, so you need to spread the word and tell someone. If you have not, then do me the honor and go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Queen Silvy Show, where we keep you informed. We keep all the shows going live and a few things that we do not do here, as well as for those that subscribe to the free The Queen Silvy Show Friends Club. I love paying it forward.
We love paying it forward.
Thank you very much for correcting me.
I was just correcting your English.
That must be because I missed breakfast.
I wanted to be included.
You know, on Tuesdays I'm fasting right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, don't count that what I ate. Okay, don't count that either. Okay, dang. All right, okay.
That's funny.
I am just joking with you all right now. But yes, indeed, go and subscribe to the Queen Silvy Show Friends Club because we love paying it forward. We love giving things away. And I, Smooth Speak for itself, want to be your friend. And that's one way that we can connect. That's one way you can receive free gifts, giveaways, information, little tips, and things that we do not talk and say here on the Queen Silvy Show. I love it. She's a queen indeed, baby. You know you're a queen when you keep a girl or a guy, keep the audience, keep them waiting, anticipating, waiting on you to. What is this girl? Who is this? Who is it? Who is it? Well, she has been on Queen Silvy's show before. I believe it's 2 years now.
2 years, I think.
Yeah, I think it's been about 2 years. Down when we were in Texas, she was previously on the show doing some fantastic things. Yes, she has that celebrity in their blood system, and I'm honored to have her come on. And let's see if she can play SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game. I was going to wait until she came to tell you how to play the game. It's different word games that will be on various months. This month, we still are playing the word game where Smooth will call out a letter, an alphabet, and you will have 60 seconds to name as many words.
I like that.
Beginning with that.
That's
It's been really interesting and fun with that there. If you think you're good, play along today. And if you do better than our contestant today, hey, you should be signing up to play SILVYAMID for free cash. No matter where you are in the world, we will hook you up.
Absolutely, we will.
Hook you up.
I'm glad you plugged Thursday's show. I'm getting excited about that coming up.
I'm always excited about that there. It's amazing. Surprises even on Thursday's show. Next week on the Queen Silvy Show Tuesday. Wait and look for that flyer. That is a surprise. I love giving
Sometimes
surprises.
it's a surprise to us and what the people that send in the question of the week. That can be
That's
really
my
quite
favorite.
surprising. Oh, that's one of my favorites.
That's my favorite on
You said you
Thursdays.
like my
Now
little
you know.
portion, but I like the
I do like your portion.
I like the
The
people.
entire show is great. We have Now You Know Dementia Talk with Pam Anderson, where she talks about her experience. She's currently taking care of her mom, who is in stage 6 dementia. Very, very good, touching show. She's been doing it now for 2 months every week, and it's outstanding. LP's Flavor Review. He goes around to restaurants, fast food restaurants in the United States and tells you about it, tastes it, and tells you how it is. And in fact, if you have something that you'd like to be eaten by LP and reviewed, you can do so by sending us a message wherever you are. It's QueenSylvia@comic.com as well. We also have Talking with T.
I think our
Latrice.
guest has showed up.
Okay. We also have Talking with T. Latrice. That's inspirational and motivational. Tim's Tidbits, which is shockingly amazing. Subjects that we do not cover on the Queen Silvy Show. And we have the question of the week where the answers are videoed in from people all over the world sharing their answer and their opinion to the question of the week or questions of the week. So if my guest is here,
Your guest is here. They needed. Let me get their audio set up here. Let me go back to you. Ask them. There we get in. Ooh,
there you are. The beautiful Shanray Sharice Price. How are you today?
Fine, and you.
Man, it's so good to see you like this because I see you all over the net. You are so busy doing so many things, and I'm honored to have you. It's good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
Hi
Oh
to
my
the
goodness.
husband.
He's fine, thank you. He's doing great.
Good. I was just telling everyone the game SILVYAMID that we're playing this month. Smooth will call out a letter, and then I will say
Okay.
on your mark, get set, go. You will have 60 seconds to call out as many words beginning with the letter Smooth has said. And whomever at the end of the month has the most words, no matter where you are in the world, will receive
Now, wait a minute. I have
cash
not
prize.
had the opportunity to say good morning, Sean Ray. Thank you for joining the show.
Good morning, Smooth Tim, and you are so well. Thank you for inviting me. This is so fun, so much fun.
Oh,
I mean,
it's a
I love
blast.
what you're doing.
Well, and I love also that the surprise that I've been building up is that you're going to showcase your music video of your latest song. So this is a bonus for me, and I am honored.
Thank you. Oh, thank
So
you.
before we get into that song and all, we're going to play SILVYAMID. Let me get my timer here. Smooth. What is the letter?
Hang tight. Okay. In honor of Sean Ray, the letter of the day is S.
S. The letter is S. If you are ready, I am ready. On your mark, get set, go.
Sending, shows, showing, showtime. Sylvia, Sunny, sunnied, sunny side up. Sam, same. Oh my gosh. Sliding board. Send, self, selfies.
Uh-oh.
Sounded, shouted, shining, shined, oh my gosh, slope, snowing, snowed, sloped, slide, sledding, smoothing, smoothie, sniped, oh my gosh, stout.
Girl, if the clock wouldn't have stopped, you'd have took on a dictionary. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 43.
That's what I got.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow, girl, 43 words. Woo! Let me see. We had a contestant from Bowling Green, Ohio. The college student did, what was those, 31 or 32 words?
32.
Wow. Girl, you is like hot on fire.
Oh my gosh.
That is straight up fantastic. You just made some eyeballs roll. They like thought they had it going on, girl. Sean Ray Price came on here and showed you what the heck is up. That is so great. 40.
So much fun.
But
Oh my
you was
gosh.
like flowing, but you know what? That's the key. That's how you do it. You have to pluralize that. I was hearing the ER, the EST, the EDs in the words. That's how you do the game, and that's fantastic, girl. You're in the lead. I think when we have 1 or 2 more weeks where contestants can try, they better fucking oops. Oops. They better freaking bring it. That had me excited.
Fun.
Forgive me, Lord. That had me going out like they better freaking bring it.
Oh my gosh.
That was
so much fun.
That was really, really impressive and good. You hold tight because there is one in the lead for sure for the month of October in SILVYAMID. I mean, wow.
Oh wow.
Wow,
This
you
is
really
so
flowed
exciting.
that. You flowed that. Very good.
Let's see. Yeah, because
Wow.
you told her our other top contestants was a rapper and a school teacher.
Yeah, a rapper and a school
wow.
teacher. The school teacher is the
And
one
you
that
outdid
did
them,
really
so.
good.
Wow. A rapper? Okay,
Yeah.
because that's what they do.
Right,
off the top
right.
of
They
their
know
head.
words, right? That's pretty good. I appreciate that there. But moving on to Miss Share, what have you been doing since we last had you on the show?
Oh, it's been so much that's happened. The last time I was on was it 2020. It was 2020. I know we all experienced the pandemic,
Yes.
but we are here and we're blessed to still be here. And so I've just been doing my shows. I have 5 different platforms. My Council of the Day with Sean Ray, Sean Ray's Indie Artist Showcase, Sean Ray's Indie Panel, I do a cooking, which I cook with either family or friends, and then of course my artistry page. So
That's what's up.
just been moving and working on my singles. I'm really actually working on an EP that's going to drop at the top of next year, 2022. But we just wanted to just put a single out, just to
Wow.
put it was in the air, as you have, called "Closer to Me." And just been working, and then
That
trying to I have a heart for indie artists, so just trying to encourage other indies, highlight other indies, just if we can help push one another,
absolutely.
that's what we do,
That's
so
absolutely. You provide and you help and pay it forward in so many ways. That's why you're so good in the words. You're so doggone busy doing so many things. My goodness, girl. That is very good. And I'm
I
wishing
need
you
help.
could
I
continue
need help.
success. All right? That's what's up. So we have the music video here of closer to me. Is there anything that you want to lead up and say? Because first of all, give a shout out to the girls, because y'all was sitting down just tearing up that wine, having a good old time,
Yes, we was. So
keeping
shout
it
out to
real
my
amongst
sisters.
everyone.
Shout out to my sisters, Angie Bateman, Millicent Goodrich, Latanya, who else was there? Desiree Dee Scott. My cousin was on Zoom.
I saw
And
that.
that's Alicia Lane. She's in California.
Shout
I'm
out.
trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Oh, but we just did like a girls thing. And like, how we sit down and we talk, how we do Queen Silvy.
Right. That's why I said y'all was just like that's how you do it, and a
It
lot of
was,
people need to get together like that and have a good
yes,
conversation, before, after, or whatever, dinner, skip dinner, just had a wine, whatever. It's so
that's right.
important.
Pam
That's
said,
right. And it's really therapy. It's therapy for
Oh,
us.
it very
How,
much
how we
is.
do with women. Yes. And so it was amazing.
and Pam confirmed, we had a listener. Pam confirmed 43 words.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see who
Awesome.
gonna take that on
I
next
don't know
week,
about all
because
that.
yeah, you raised the bar for real, for real,
Oh
for
my
real.
goodness.
So
That's
before we
awesome.
play this music video, tell everybody, Shanray, how they can get in touch with you for any of the projects that you're doing, as well as purchasing your new single, Closer to Me, and all of your songs, because you know what song I like.
I know what you love. I love that too. I can be found on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on TikTok at Shanray Price. If you want to inbox me, I will get back to you on any of those pages. If you want to do old school, Shanray Cherie Price at gmail.com. YouTube me, Shanray Price. And that's it. That's all I can think of right now.
That's what's
But you can contact me. I'm easily accessible.
That's what's up, Shanray. I really appreciate you not only coming on the show, but girl, you really raised the bar up with 43 words. That is fantastic. Now, see, if I would have gave you Z, could you give me 43 Z words?
I would have tried.
I know you
I
would have.
would've
I know
tried.
you would have. It'd have been zip, zipper, zippity doodah.
I would have tried.
Right? That's what's up. Hey, thank you so much. We're going to definitely be in touch with you. Follow along, because so far you are definite in the lead for Sylvia Mid. And I
Thank
present
you
to you.
again.
You are so very
Thank you for
welcome.
having me.
You are
You
so
and Smooth
welcome.
Town.
You are so
Yes.
welcome. As I present to you the latest hit single, go out and get yourself a copy of it as well. Shanray Cherie Price and Closer to Me, right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
So he said he just wants to be closer to me. Can you believe that?
I'm going to say this and I'm done with it.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have our own lives. We all doing our own things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you listen here, you listen there, we all got our own opinions about what should be. But that's not necessarily so. You got to do what's best for you in your life and make a good decision. Just because he came last night, that doesn't mean that it's the answer today nor tomorrow.
Okay.
But what I'm saying to you is be your own woman. Make your own decisions, because at the end of the day, Nobody has to live with it but you. But I want you to think about it.
Think about it. I'm thinking about where we going and doing us. Right. Because he been out there doing him, baby. Right, y'all?
Right.
Listen, you already know what I'm going to say. Let me know when you're ready, because we're going to make them plans, make them reservations, and we're going to get up out of here.
Okay. And if he ain't talking about putting a ring on it,
okay.
Let him go.
Well, I think at the end of the day, it's her decision. Whatever she want to do, she have to follow her heart. So it's up to her if she want to go through that again.
But why? Why would you put yourself through that?
You can't help how you feeling.
Again, I say, who are we to make a decision for her? She's got to live these things, not us. Again,
Well, I just don't want to hear about it at the end of the day with the same story.
Lord,
oh my God.
And what I'm saying is, when you ready,
turn on.
Hey, let's go.
Hey. Think about it.
Well, sis, I just suggest that you do whatever makes you happy. You said it's been a year, right?
Yeah.
What has he been doing, over the past year?
I can't vouch for everything that he's done. I know he's been still trying to come back over, and he's been having the same conversation again. He wants to get closer to me, but like I said, if you wanted my love, you should have treated me the best way a man should. Okay, and I said to him, what in the world are you thinking of? Okay, now you regret what you put me through? But he just said again, he just wants to be closer to me.
They don't miss the water to the well ones.
Okay. Well,
Can we drink to that one?
Yes, we can. Leisha, there we go.
Can we say some freedom in the house?
Freedom.
He said he just wants to be closer to me. He said he just wants to be closer to me. Girl, you wouldn't believe what happened to me last night. He came by and said he needed to talk to me. So I said, just wanted to be how we used to be, lovers and friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Shanray, Cherie Price. Oh, she is hot. I'm going to tell you something. She got some videos that will make you stump your feet and then go say prayer. And be thankful for some things. I'm telling you right now, keeping it real, artist doing some things. I love her. Shout out to the hubby, Dupree. He's a music fantastic maestro, and I'm sure that he has his touch in on all the projects. They are a dynamic team doing some fantastic things, and I'm honored the Lord has put them within our path. And so, yes, go and check her out. Get her song Closer to Me. Listen, I know you can relate, or you know somebody that can relate. Hey, good tunes. I love the tunes when I can relate to them, too. Especially the ones that's telling me to go eat, because I'm fasting today.
That's what I'm ready to
on
go
Tuesdays,
do right now.
I'm fasting, and I am ready to slam down.
The only thing I want closer to me right now, Queen, other than you, is a dinner plate.
I love when he said that. He's buying.
I'm buying.
Listen, it's been a terrific Tuesday. I'm thanking you so much for joining us today. Pass the word for next week because it gets even better. We love and we strive to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world just for you. The Queen Silvy Show, Spread the Word Thursday. From the producers of the Queen Silvy Show, bringing you, we've been doing it now for a little over 2 months now, every Thursday, the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. We have a new segment joining board this Thursday. She is a celebrity, and we're not going to tell you who that is. It's an important, very meaningful segment that she is beginning via the platform, and you are so in for a treat. Thank you again to Joe Mass for blessing us again.
Absolutely.
He is so multi-talented. Shanray, Cherie Price, thank you so much for joining in, kicking some butt. Somebody else might say kicking ass. With SILVYAMID.
Second time
I'm hungry. I'm vicious and aggressive when I'm hungry, boy. I'm like, yeah, give me a cookie.
I gotta feed you.
You know I like my chocolate chip cookies too. I'm ready. I'm ready to go and smash. It is on. I keep it real, boo boo. But listen, now wherever you are, I want you to follow Queen Silvy on everywhere. Just go ahead and Google Queen Silvy, the Queen Silvy Show. We are everywhere. Go to Kroger's and open up the page 6.
More importantly, at the top of the screen, Queen. Get on our Friends Club.
Get on the Friends Club, that's right. Queen Silvy at comic.com, the website, The Queen Silvy Show. Wherever you're viewing this, you can send a message that way. However, we will get the message and we will, number 1, sign you up for the Queen Silvy Friends Club. Number 2, hey, if you want to be a part of SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game, you want to be a contestant, you think you got it like that, hey, you got to bring it. You got to bring it.
That's right. If you think 43 is a breeze, bring it.
Bring it. We would love to have it. It's so much fun. Next month, we'll start a new, different word game that we're going to play. But, hey, also go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Queen Silvy Show. Help us grow as we help and provide the best for you. Take the time to spread the word as well. Smooth, how can you be followed?
Google me.
That's what he said.
I enjoy being Googled, but that's a whole new show.
He did. He said that when we were first met. He's like, you want to know about me? Google me.
Well, that was the actual, yeah. I mean, see, and people need to realize that, too. Everything you do is a permanent mark. I mean, it does not matter. That internet is like forever, ever, ever. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I mean, I've been doing things here, there, everywhere.
Great things. Let's not get it twisted. You're not
but anyhow, yeah, I said, you want to know about me? Google my name, and you'll find out what you need to know.
That's right.
Can't hide the truth.
That's right. So, until
next week.
That's right.
Same Queen time, same Queen station.
Hey, guess what? We'll holler.